What's going on, Street Outlaws fans? Ever so often there's a video pops up from someone that lets everybody in on a lot of information that they didn't know, whether it be the Chief and Sean podcast, one of the Street Outlaws goes live, or somebody does a big upgrade, or something like that, and it breaks the internet. I like to say it breaks the car culture, Street Outlaws internet. And there are several people who does videos kind of like what I do, Street Outlaws based or street car, race car based videos. And there's one who has done it a lot longer than any of us, and he is a younger guy, 16, 17 years old, named Sim. Sim got a one-on-one interview with Big Chief, and Big Chief answered a lot of the internet's biggest questions for the 405. So big congratulations to the guy. I have never had anything against him. I actually made a video a couple of years ago talking about that, that topic. People kept saying stuff in mine and his comments apparently about, what I said or what he said or this and that. But when I signed on to YouTube yesterday, it popped up about the 5th or 6th video down, Big Chief interview, and I clicked on it and seen more what it was and began to watch it. And the kid done absolutely fantastic. Props to him. I highly, highly encourage you to go watch it. It is pretty long. It's about 3 hours long, but it's the closest thing to the podcast that we've had in a year and a half. There's a lot of topics that goes over, and I'm not gonna ruin anything for him as far as information, except in his video, Chief does explain the whole Fastest in America thing and why they wasn't there. It was supposed to be a Memphis only thing. It didn't really have anything to do with Street Outlaws OKC, although they all are under the same kind of umbrella. It was a Memphis show. That's what it was. They didn't even know that it was going to be called Fastest in America at the time, and didn't know anything about it. Chief didn't know anything about it because, like I said, it was a Memphis thing. And long story short, I encourage you to go watch his video to see the entire story. But JJ goes live and invites the 405 guys, and there was several of them who wanted to go, but the money really wasn't there. It was $400,000 for the team, and it breaks down to where you don't get enough to fool with it. You do get the title of fastest street car team or whatever in America, but the money isn't there when he can go and race for $40,000 every weekend on No Prep Kings. And I get it. I made a video talking about that, and he also kind of mentions that with Memphis not being in the bracket, and then you race them, I've said that in a lot of my videos. It didn't make sense. But that's why, like I said, there's a lot more detail. They talk about this for 45 minutes in that video, and go watch it. The only other thing that I'm going to talk about out of that video is, when is the 405 coming back on air? And that's a question that I see in my comments all the time, and I have kind of tried to dodge the answer to it. I just, whenever I find out something, I'll let you know. And that's kind of still the answer. They have been trying to get this season filmed for a long time, like I have said in the past, with them all racing on No Prep Kings. That is taking away from their street time. There's a lot of things that goes on to convert a car from racing on the streets to racing for No Prep Kings, and you can't go back and forth. Then the coronavirus, all this happened, they're stopped again. But according to Chief, they are about 5 episodes into the new season, filmed, and hope to be out soon. I read something around the first of the year that said by the end of January they were supposed to air the new Street Outlaws, and then it just keeps getting pushed and pushed and pushed. And according to him, that's exactly what happened. They just keep pushing further and further back, and something keeps coming up, and it's just, there's not enough time to film 2 shows with the same car. There's a lot of them that has 2 cars going into season 4 of No Prep Kings, and he explains a little bit more about that in his video also. And he does go into a lot better detail on the deal with Chief and Sean and their breakup. So I'm not going into any more. I really highly encourage you to go watch his video. I did want to pull those little things out and put them in this video because it is something that I get asked all the time. Why wasn't they there, and when are they coming back on? So there's the answer to both of those questions. If you are someone who listens to the podcast, it's almost like being Tuesday all over again. So congratulations, Sim. Channel's doing amazing. Proud of you, and I can't wait to see what you do in the future with this. I do feel like you will go a lot further than me or anybody else who does this type of stuff, and it's not trying to get weird, but I'm proud of you, man. So there you go. Go watch Sim ABC XYZ is his full channel name. Follow him on social media. Go watch his video. It is a good one. It is a lot of information. I've said that 10 times, but I can't stress enough. It is a lot of information. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Godspeed, and I will see you in the next one.